good matchups for you today. We'll start off with the DCL Wildcard Team, who are bringing in an established lineup of Flocelli, Zoom, Vizzy, and Mr. Bogey. They are up against a team that they've had decent performances against in the past. SDT Perpetuum Coin, the Spain drone team. It's Blessed, Silvio, Danoob, and Shrimpy Boy, who are going to be battling today. Our fans. In Split 1, these teams finished 1 point apart, but as you can see, X-Blades and Quad Force 1, it's a very different story this year. SDT are the team in 6th place. The Wildcard team want to move up and catch them, and they'll be noob. Let's see what happens in the big heat, with all 8 pilots racing at the same time. So you have to say it's stacked against the Wildcard team here. 14 points to 6. They've come in 3rd and 4th in both of the 2v2s. Flocelli, another slow start for him, like he had earlier on as well. Mr. Bogey struggling too. It does look like it's going to be Vizzy and Zoom, who are the best challengers from the Wildcard team. And there with Silvio and Danoob just switching places around at the front. Silvio is not getting out of that tidily at all. Turned too soon, got caught on some of the poles just before even the 180 turn. So that's put him to the back of all of the SDT pilots. And in front now, it's Danoob. Let's go chase with Vizzy. Turn around the tree, and now let's see if he can gain on him through these split S's. It's half a second between them as we start this section. Vizzy comes out just slightly further away onto the start of lap number 2. Shrimpy Boy behind him, Zoom in 4th place. They'd need an enormous performance by all of the wildcard pilots, basically taking all of the places up front in order to win this series over SDT. Perhaps they can come out of it with a few more points though, and a little bit of a stronger showing. Can Vizzy do anything about Danoob? Well, he's 1.2 seconds ahead of him, and Silvio here is just outside the scoring positions in 5th in a battle with Zoom. Wow, how did he fit through there? Silvio doing everything he can. Vizzy still in front of him. He's got past Zoom, though, and moved up into 3rd, and now 2nd. And Silvio heads for SDT down to the river. He's almost 2 seconds behind the leader, who is Danoob, flying very nicely out in front. Silvio here in 2nd. Getting caught on that split S. The Zoom's got back in front of him just about by only a 1/10 of a second. We're on to the 3rd lap into the block trade series. Zoom still in 2nd, then Silvio in 3rd. Shrimpy Boy a little bit further behind, over half a second behind in 4th. Danoob leads almost 3 seconds ahead of everybody else. 3rd lap here over the rooftops. Little bit wild on some of those swings, and he might be remembering that he's been caught out by them once or twice. He's still so brave making it out of the pagoda gate. That is impossibly tight. And now he has got SDT's pilots Silvio and Shrimpy Boy in 2nd and 3rd. Both of them are ahead of Zoom as they come down now towards the river. Big gaps between these pilots. We've got to race on with Zoom and Shrimpy Boy in 3rd and 4th. But the big scoring positions look like Danoob and Silvio have got them all wrapped up in what is going to be a very one-sided series for SDT Perpetuum Coin against the Wildcard team. Danoob is home. Here comes Silvio in 2nd, 3 seconds behind him. Shrimpy Boy and then Vizzy will go in with Zoom.
Let's go.
Wow, che Mario, tío.
The Wildcard team have lost to many of the other teams in the DCL, but I've never seen them take a loss that hard. Danoob was the winner. Silvio was in front for a lot of it, but really messed up on this pagoda game. Some of the angles out of it are so impossibly tight, but that one was turned far too tightly and far too soon. Here's his run on the 2nd lap. Watch how good this is. How do you get out through there? That's excellent flying, and this laddering afterwards is also really tight. He's behind Vizzy until he exits that turn there, and then has just nudged slightly ahead of him. So Vizzy is on the chase in lap 2, and as he comes up to the split S, the first one's okay, but he hits the bottom of the 2nd. That puts him on the ground, and he hits the 2nd split S here. Maybe it was a break in concentration from the crash. We saw some good racing from Zoom just ahead of Silvio on the 3rd lap. Silvio just trying to gain on him on all of those turns, but makes such a quick job of the bridge. Silvio and Zoom both flying very well at that stage. Danoob comes in and gets the maximum points for SDT. So it's an outright win for the Spain drone team. They got 23 points to 7. That's almost a perfect score. The only point they dropped was in the big heat when Vizzy beat out Zoom for 4th place. Some Quad Force 1 will want to forget. In fact, all of our top 4 teams came away with big one-sided wins. And in our standings, the only movement is that Quad Force 1 have swapped places with SDT down to 6th. And the top 6 teams are the ones who go to the Split 2 finals in a few weeks' time. On race day 12, SDT Perpetuum Coin will want to win over Mach 1 to stay in the top 6, and Raiden and China Dragons will be close. There's just 1 point between them, so join us for that next time. I'm Matt Andrews. We'll see you.